Hello, hello! My name is Kallista, and welcome back to Dragon Age 2. In the last episode, we completed the final side quest of the game. All we have left is the final mission and the 2 DLCs. We can either do Memento of Legacy or Memento of Mark of the Assassin. And I have decided that we are going to get started today on Mark of the Assassin, which I do like Mark of the Assassin. However, compared to Legacy, it is my least favourite. And also, we get to meet one of my most hated companions in this DLC. Yay! Yeah, let's get to it. We want Anders and Aveline. Our go-to team.
You've been wasting my time, Varric. It stops now.
Seeker, you wound me.
The champion nearly starts a war, and you're all too happy to bury it beneath your words. You will tell me about the Qunari.
What's left to say? The Arishok was killed and a champion crowned.
And yet we had Orlesians threatening sanctions of every kind and measure. What happened at Chateau Haine? What happened with Tallis?
You've heard about her?
We had someone there, but they lacked your access. Whatever Tallis was to the champion, it seems like it angered a nation.
Thousands of lives were at stake, Seeker.
Perhaps one still is.
Nicely non-specific. All right, let me set the scene. An ambush, an invitation, a hunting party. All because of Tallis.
And of course, there's no one.
All I know is it had something to do with you and nobles. Edge is usually very reliable.
Reliable at leading us into an ambush, you mean?
Why? It's not always an ambush. All right. Maybe sometimes it's an ambush.
And there is the champion of Kirkwall. You die today. Oh! Kill her! Kill all of them!
Well, what are you waiting for? Who the blaze...
I hate her with such a burning fury in my heart, I can't even. I can summon Poppy. I'm gonna try and keep the complaining to a minimum. Okay, we're fighting Antivan crows. That's nice. At least it's not mages or Templars. Okay, everyone is doing A-okay for health. Varric's looking a tad low, but... You know what, let's help him out. I've got you, bud. Okay, go, go, go. It is a very epic intro. I'll give it that. It's a super epic intro. How dare you stab me, sir? However, it's... You know, Tallis does these jumping backflips while Hawk stands in the background just kind of being like, oh, knives. I'm like, you could have made Tallis look epic without making Hawk look incompetent. The complaining has already started. I'm sorry.
Sloppy. You'd think the crows would be better at this. They've been doing it for ages.
Nice work! Not a chance in hell. Fuck you. Yeah, you just happened to be wandering by?
Were these crows a gift from you? That's generous.
Oh, I didn't arrange this, but it's no coincidence I'm here. My name is Tallis, and I've been looking for you.
Looking for me?
Looking for the woman who has an invitation to Chateau Haine, to be specific.
Oh, that's what Edge was on about. You remember? Duke Prosper, the one who fawned all over you at the Champion of Kirkwall banquet. He talked about a hunt.
I doubt I'd go to such a thing.
I was hoping you'd reconsider. The Duke is a delightful host, or so I hear.
Let me guess, this isn't just a social call?
I need to relieve him of something he has no right to possess. And I can't do it alone.
You want us to be thieves?
Well, stealing from more legions is never wrong. Or so I've been told.
There's always a catch. Nobody ever helps us unless there's a catch.
This isn't how I was planning to ask you this. I was picturing an introduction with less blood.
And you'd be grateful. And you think I'm a thief? I mean, Amelia, you have looted a lot of things in your time. Let's be fair.
What makes you think I steal things just because people ask me to?
I may have talked you up a bit. Maybe more than once.
Oh, Varric.
What? You'd rather I told everyone you were a mage?
All I've heard is that you get things done. I'm hoping that's true.
To be fair, Amelia is like, yeah, I would rather you tell people that I was a master criminal than a mage, so... screw it. I guess we're just going along with this for the sake of plot.
Why not? I hear the Orlesians make excellent cheese.
That's right. You're Ferelden, aren't you?
We're not actually dog people, despite whatever rumors you've heard.
I'll keep that in mind.
So tell me, what exactly is it you want to steal?
A jewel. The Duke thinks it's valuable, and it is. Just not in the way he believes. What's more, he shouldn't have it in the first place. He who wishes to walk on water must first learn to swim. Come with me to Chateau Haine. I'll explain everything on the way. If nothing else, you get fine wine and fancy company. But I hope you want more than that.
I don't like the sound of this, Hawk.
You think it's a trap? Or you don't want to steal from a nobleman?
I don't think we should be breaking laws for someone we just met.
Should I stand farther away? Maybe plug my ears?
Anything else? Okay, there we go. We're gonna loot. Of course we're going to loot. Yoink. Ooh, we have a letter. An unsigned note. Renzo. Someone has to clean up what's left of Edge. The squirrely little dwarf made a mess when we questioned him, but we got what we needed. Hawk will be in the Hightown Market tonight. Be sure to deliver the Cavril family's best regards. Cavril. I know that name. And I can't remember who it is. Cavril. You know what? I'm gonna insert what this is referencing right here. So, after a little bit of research, this note is actually referencing who Hawk sided with to get into Kirkwall back in the prologue. If you sided with the smugglers, like Amelia did, if you remember, she had to get some money off a merchant that owed a Thenril. That was Merchant Cavril. If you sided with the Red Irons, then you had to kill someone called Lord Friedrich, and the note will mention him instead. Okie doke. Now then, let's get the first thing out of the way. Tallis is clearly played by Felicia Day. That's who the model is modelled after. Tallis she comes from it was a web series, Dragon Age Redemption, I believe, that starred Tallis, and, you know, it was basically Felicia Day was asked by, you know, BioWare, hey, do you want to write something in the Dragon Age franchise and you get to star in it? And to be fair, I probably also would have written a hugely Mary Sue-ish type of character. Like, I would have done, because that's like the dream. BioWare's like, hey, do you want to be in the game? You're gonna like bite their hand off and be like, yes, please. So I can understand why Felicia Day did what she did. Tallis is hugely Mary Sue-ish, and that's my main issue. My main issue with this DLC, 1, Tallis didn't need to be in the game. She didn't. 2, this entire DLC is Tallis, and Hawk's in the background. We're the main character. Why are we suddenly a background character for this random-ass lady? I'm gonna be pointing this out literally throughout the game. Tallis solves problems and Hawk is there to be like, oh, what a nice party. Like, it also doesn't help. Tallis is never as badass as she was in that intro cutscene. They give her this amazing cutscene where, of course, Hawk does nothing to help. Hawk just stands there looking amazed. And then for the rest of the DLC, Tallis is like, I don't understand why I can't do a thing. Hawk, you do it, because the player has to do something. And I'm like, I don't like you. I imagine that Hawk, this isn't how it played out in actual fact. This is Varric telling a story, because here's the thing. 1, I can't see Amelia just being like, yeah, sure, I'll go steal a thing for you. 2, why on earth would we trust a lady that has the Q symbol on the front of her chest, very obviously, and she's saying things like, you know, he who wants to walk on water must first learn to swim. That sounds like a Kunari proverb. You know, Amelia's looking at this lady going, I think you might be involved with a faction I really hate. So I imagine what actually happened was that Amelia agreed to go to this hunting party. She was on the way there, and then Tallis kind of invited herself along, rather than Tallis had an amazing cutscene and then was like, steal a thing for me, Hawk. And Hawk was like, sure, whatever, I guess. I like this DLC, I have fun with it, but I also really hate it. We're going to bring Varric, because he had to be there, because he's telling the story, and we are going to bring Anders, because he is our romance.
The jewel we're after is called the Heart of the Many.
Interesting name.
Interesting jewel. All I care about is getting it away from the Duke. Here's the problem. The heart is in a vault, behind who knows what kind of traps. Protected by a private army of Orlesian chevaliers. All inside a fortress that was designed to be impregnable. And let's not forget, it's on the side of a mountain, in the middle of nowhere, surrounded by monsters.
Lovely. I do like heists. That's the one thing about this DLC that I'm really, like, into. I love a good heist.
Andrestes, dear Prosper, when is this going to get started?
Presently. All right, everyone. You'll know the tradition, yes? The first to find and slay a wyvern wins the honors of the evening. And bragging rights, of course. Good luck to you all.
Hello?
Lovely day for a hunt, don't you agree? Very outdoorsy.
Ah, the champion of Kirkwall. These are honored guests. Please excuse Kahir. A polite bodyguard is a contradiction in terms, also I am told.
A chastened? Here?
Ah, yes, you are Ferelden, aren't you? You would know these people.
Yeah, know is a strong word. You can never really know the Chastened.
I know of Darkspawn too, but I generally don't let them breathe on me.
No, he breathes on all the guests. Think of it as a rite of passage. And who is this lovely specimen?
You flatter me, Your Grace.
And I see you brought assistance, already armed and armored. Wonderful. I must say, your presence is a surprise. When we spoke at the banquet, you seemed uninterested when I mentioned our hunt.
Well, I hunt all the time. I just didn't mention it before.
It's a favorite pastime of mine to find things and kill them, actually.
So I hear. At any rate, I won't keep you from the hunt. Wouldn't want you to fall behind the others, yes?
Could you tell me about these wyverns, please?
I don't think I've ever encountered a wyvern before.
And why would you? There are exceptional beasts, magnificent cousins to the mighty dragon. My only advice? Beware their poison. It's the deadliest thing about them, as well as the most valuable.
Their poison is valuable.
Indeed. From it can be brewed Aquae Lucidius, a libation adored even by the Empress herself.
You'd think she'd be against drinking poison, on principle.
Her Imperial Majesty's many things, careful not being one of them. But here you are wasting valuable time on questions. Do you wish the others to beat you to the prize?
Couldn't we skip to the party? I mean, that would be the easiest way to get into the castle, wouldn't it? Just like, let's skip this, let's get drunk.
The sooner we get to the celebration, the happier I'll be.
Oh, I quite agree. The festivities cannot come soon enough. Good luck to you, my lady. Remember, fortune favors the bold.
And don't think I didn't notice, of course, Tallis has to be complimented because she is so beautiful. You know, how could you ignore her beauty? Everyone must comment on how beautiful and voluptuous she is. Let's level you up, my dear. Okay, you don't have any attributes. You have 21 points. Damn. What do you mean? I'm like, requires dual weapons. She has dual weapons, pardon? And let's go into this first. I think this is the most necessary. There we go. And then bam, bam, bam. And then this. And let's go for that. Alrighty then, there we go. Okay, let's have a look around. Here it is. Chateau Haine, looking fabulous with its big-ass golden lions. How beautiful. I don't want to be controlling you. Amelia! There we go. Alrighty then, we can't just go straight in. Sad times. Gabriel, hello.
You have come a long way to join our Duke, sirrah. You'll pardon me for saying that you do not seem like a hunter. A word of caution since you are new to this. Wyverns spit venom. Their victims suffer terrible pain before they die.
Oh, that sounds great. Is it always fatal?
Death is always the result, then?
Depending on exposure, it may take days. But yes, death is always the outcome if the poison isn't treated.
And how do you avoid the venom?
Since people hunt these creatures successfully, I imagine there's a trick to learn.
There are many tricks. It is best not to face the beasts head on. Flank them. Blind them if you can.
Well, yeah, terrible pain sounds incredibly bad. If you could give us a solution for that. You said that the poison can be treated.
Slow, agonizing death? This sounds less and less like a fun outing in the woods.
Well, the venom can be treated, though it is not simple to do so. A distillation of herbs, equal parts drake vein, Andraste's mantle, and winterberry, can counteract the poison. May the Maker's luck grace your hunt. Be safe, Syrah.
You too, buddy. You too. I very quickly want to check the store. Just
make sure you are properly armed before you set out.
Thank you. That's what I want to do. I want to see. Oh my god, there are 22. Wait, what? Oh my god, I got so fucking confused then. Jesus. I'm so sorry about that. They're selling 3 health potions. Not 20. I got so excited then. I was like, we're going to be set for days. No. Not so. And we can sell the injury kits. I don't know why I got so confused just then. I'm going to blame Tallis. It's her fault, clearly. Basic longbow. We don't need that. Anything? Yeah, nah. And sell all the junk. There we go.
Before you join the hunt, I can assist you.
Thank you, madam. Thank you indeed. Now then, I do believe we got a codex entry. I was checking out my codex entries in between sessions. I wanted to make sure that I hadn't missed out on the final Enigma of Kirkwall. I know where it is now. I know exactly where it is. Maybe under characters? Duke Prosper de Montfort. Duke Prosper is the head of the powerful Montfort dynasty, the descendants of Sir Gaston de Montfort, a chevalier who rose to prominence during the Fourth Blight. Prosper de Montfort is a close personal friend of Empress Celine, and a perennial fixture at the Empress's annual spring fete. He spends most of his time outside Orlais, either on personal business for the Empress or vacationing at his estates in Navarra and the Free Marches. Note: titles other than Lord or Lady and Emperor or Empress were abolished during Emperor Cordelius Dracon's reign. Duke Prosper uses his title only in his private dealings or when he travels beyond Orlais' borders. At court, he is addressed as Lord Prosper de Montfort. From Lifestyles of the Wealthy and Politically Influential by Lady Jonquil Severin? I'm bit iffy on that name. Empress Celine I of Orlais. Empress Celine I is arguably the most powerful woman in Thedas. No other nation rivals Orlais in wealth or power, and Celine is Orlais personified. Rumour and scandal surround the Empress's rise to the throne, and it is difficult to separate truth from fiction. Celine is the daughter of the late Emperor Florian's youngest sister, and others in the family held stronger claims when Florian died. Court rumours at the time implied that Celine had her uncle assassinated, then schemed against her older cousins to challenge their right to rule. Regardless of how she came to the throne, Celine quickly proved that it was exactly where she belonged. The mad Florian's rule had brought the empire to the brink of collapse. Celine was its saviour. Orlais has never been quite so peaceful or prosperous as it is now. The Empress highly values education and learning and is an ardent patron of the arts. The aristocracy, in order to impress her, has followed suit, leading to a rebirth of Orlesian culture. From Orlais, A Modern History by revered mother Laetitia. I will say, I do love Celine. I love her so much, however, something I find incredibly ironic. This line, Orlais has never been quite so peaceful or prosperous. Here's the thing, the old Orlais, people who were, far more in favour of, the old ways, we should constantly be at war and trying to expand our borders, they kind of view peace as complacency. So there is a very large, what's the word I'm looking for? portion, there we go, there is a very large portion of the Orlesian people that's kind of like, oh, Selene is shit. Who cares that we've, you know, entered into a new golden age? Fuck that noise. This is clearly bad. We need to be doing war all the time. No, thank you. Okay, that was everything. Alrighty then, let's get this started. Into the woods we go. Is there anything down here? No, just an odd little nook. Okay, move, rocks. There we go.
Please, stop making such a fuss.
What? All I did was run into a rock. It's a Ferelden custom. Fuck you. How dare. Yes. Into the hunting grounds. Okay. Baiting a wyvern. Find some bait and a location to lure a wyvern. The Master's Salve. An old hunting master mentioned a salve that is effective against wyvern poison. It requires Drakevane, Andraste's Mantle, and Winterberry. And Heart of the Many. Duke Prosper has arranged a wyvern hunt. The first to kill a wyvern wins the hunt and gains access to Chateau Haine. Okie doke then. Let's see what we can do.
These are the hunting grounds.
What are we supposed to do? Beat the bushes with sticks?
We just need to look for signs and be careful. We get this over with, we get into the keep.
And that's where the jewel is.
That's where the jewel is.
Okay, we've killed high dragons. Surely we can take on a cousin of theirs. They don't sound too tough. Hello, sir. You doing all right? Okay, now if I remember, this is kind of a big map. Oh, and it's windy. Oh God, which way do I want to go? You know what, let's stick to the main path first, and then we can explore side areas. That makes sense, I think, to me. Hello there. Oh no, he's a good bubba.
You want to just stand back and watch? Should be good for a few laughs.
Just ignore them.
But watching them seems so fun. See, other people are watching them. Other people are watching them shake the trees. Thank you. I'm just gonna steal your shit whilst I'm here. I mean, they're Orlesians. It doesn't count if you're stealing from Orlesians. Varric said so. Oh, we got a feather. Why must we spread this filth on our face? Do we really wish to draw such a creature to us?
You think none of them had ever been on a hunt before?
Madam, we've never been on a hunt before. Yoink.
I think this is from a Samir bird. The Tevinters hunt them. The feathers are supposed to have magical properties.
Then let's try and find as many as we can. You know, a gift for our lover. And, you know, he deserves them. You know, considering he did just get kidnapped very, very recently. Oh. Oh, shit. Hello.
We've a hint of the beast. After it.
Well, there they go. There they go. You know, just following them, it'd look a bit suspicious, right? It'd look a wee bit suspicious. Oh God, I literally can't remember this map. Oh, hang on a minute. Hunting Grounds West. I do apologise. I am gonna be a tad lost here. I literally have... The only things I remember about this DLC are the fact that I hated Tallis. That's pretty much it. Tallis, there's a difficult boss fight. And that's pretty much it. That's where my memory stops. You know what? Let's look around here. I can see something on my mini-map, so let's have a look to see what this is.
Sylvain! Here, boys.
Hello?
Have you seen a pair of coursers? I've been calling and calling, but it is no use. Nicodemus should know better. But Sylvain never had an ounce of sense in his head.
Yeah, what are you talking about, mate?
Just so you're aware, I have no idea what you're talking about. But feel free to keep rambling.
Ferelden's. I've lost my dogs, of course. They took off after a stag, and the Maker only knows where they've gotten to now. Please, you must help me find them.
There are dogs in danger? Absolutely, I will keep my eye out. Don't you worry, sir.
If I see your dogs, I'll let you know.
May Andraste guide you. I've good coin for anyone who finds my dogs.
Oh, mate, Amelia doesn't require your coin for this. She'd just help him find his dogs. Dogs are wonderful creatures. Now then, I am just about out of time for this episode. In the next one, can we find a wyvern? More importantly, can we find that man's dogs? You'll have to find out in the next episode. But until then, please remember to like if you enjoyed, leave a comment below. And if you wanted to subscribe, it would be very much appreciated. I've been Callista. Thanks for watching and see you in the next episode.